Hey, welcome back to the Careful Wanderer channel. My name is Bim, and each week I share the very best travel planning tips, tricks, hints and suggestions to help you make your next trip the best yet. I'm excited about this video because today I'm sharing with you my very best, my absolute favorite Africa travel vloggers, content creators, YouTubers here that can inspire you to travel to Africa. Now, not all of them are strictly travel vloggers or travel YouTubers, but you get to see insight into their African lives, in their cities, in their towns, and kind of get an idea of everyday life. This look here is being inspired by the queen of crime herself, Agatha Christie. Her books and her writings about Africa were the first things that inspired me, that put that little spark inside of me to want to see Africa for myself. I will acknowledge some of her writings do have colonial undertones, but books such as Death on the Nile or Man in the Brown Suit, she was so vivid in how she described the African landscape and how raw and rich and vast and beautiful and diverse it was. So this is in honor of her kind of bohemian 50s, maybe 40s kind of vibe going on. And in the African women I'm going to be talking about today, you can see my earrings have been inspired by them. Let's get into it. First on the list of YouTubers you need to follow to be inspired for Africa travel is Sisi Yemmie. I followed Sisi Yemmie many years ago, and at that time her channel was primarily a cooking channel, but it has evolved and it has moved on, and she's definitely a more of a lifestyle and family and food content creator. She brings such a refreshing look and view into everyday Lagosian life. While her cooking videos are still some of my favorite things, I do love the vlogs she does going to shopping. That could be the supermarkets, the high-end stores, all the way going to the local markets to get ingredients for her meals. She does great content. You get to see different types of restaurants and places, outdoor places, great places to go with kids and family, Lagos. I love her channel because I get to have the best of Lagos life without the traffic. Next up on the list is Go Kenyane. She is a YouTuber based in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire. She's originally from Kenya, but in her channel she talks about life in Abidjan. She goes through things like the cost of living, how to find an apartment, things like dating, shopping, cooking, and just day-to-day everyday life things in Abidjan. So if you're interested in ever going, do check out her channel. She has been a bit quiet lately. She has great vlogs there for you to take a look at and see what kind of things you can do while you're in Abidjan. Next up is Ivy Prosper. She is a storyteller and journalist based in Ghana. She conducts a lot of interviews with returnees or people who set up businesses in Ghana. Her content is great for people who are considering moving back to Africa, either for a short period or long term. But even if you're just going for a visitor, because a lot of her videos, she takes you to different tourist sites and you get to see a glimpse into the Ghana and the Accra that you would see should you ever go there on holiday. I really enjoy her videos, especially her interviews with returnees, either they being Ghanaians in the diaspora or other people who have moved back to Ghana, and just sharing their stories and how they made that transition into living in an African country. I find that really inspiring. So if you're interested in anything like that, do check out Ivy Prosper on YouTube. Another great person who I love watching her videos is Lisa Atiwan. She is, I believe, originally from Germany, and she's traveled throughout Nigeria. She did a 49-day backpacking trip across Nigeria, and it's such a good thing to see maybe the most known places in Nigeria. And she went north, she went east, she went across the south, and you get to see all the sites, you get to see the biggest tourist attractions. She's really good at giving you in-depth information. So she'll tell you how to get somewhere, what you can do while you're in that area, pros and cons and things like that. So her, on a personal level, I'm really inspired by her because her travel vlogs and travel videos are very similar to the way I like to travel. So a lot of backpacking, a lot of nature, a lot of just getting out to places where people don't usually go and exploring and seeing the beauty and wonder of those places. So she did a trip across Nigeria. She's also currently in Tanzania, so you get a lot of videos from Tanzania as well. She has some videos in the Gambia, and she's been in Ghana as well. So she has videos from different African countries. Do check out her channel. I know you're going to love her content. Alright, so over to the east of Africa now, I'm going to show you some other YouTubers. One I really enjoy watching is Tia and Keke. They're a Ugandan mother and daughter duo. Originally they were living in the UK and they've recently gone back to Uganda, so you get to see African street food, you get to see them riding around the car, going shopping, going out to Victoria Lake. I believe they did one on that as well. And it's kind of cool to see that it's a different type of vibe. It's not travel, but it's like life at home, coming back home and seeing how they live life and how much they're enjoying it. And yeah, I do wish I could be there as well. It's really, really, really good to see. This is one of the newest YouTubers I have discovered. The African Tigress. She is from Kenya and she travels across Africa in order to show and change the narrative, change the African story. I am in love with what she is doing. The last few countries she's been in, right now she's in Ethiopia. Before Ethiopia, she was in Congo, DCR Congo. Before that, she was in Nigeria, and I think just before that, she did a bit of Rwanda and Kenya. So what she does, she goes to places, she interviews people on the streets in those African countries to find out what's going on. She's really refreshing, so enthusiastic, and she just gets me excited about traveling to Africa. I loved her series on Congo because it's a place I've wanted to go because of the Christian history there, like that predates slavery and colonialism. So I wanted to go and see if there's anything there I can still see. But there is so much about DCL Congo that is not known. And I'm so happy she went there to visit and did that video series. So if you're interested in Africa, across Africa, African Tigress, you need to check out her channel. This is another Ugandan duo, BNT Life Lane. These are two ladies, Betty and Tina. Their channel is primarily real estate, so they show apartments, villas, estates. They also recently do looking more at how to buy land in Uganda. Again, not what I would consider a travel YouTube channel, but they get you to see a different side of Uganda, and I really enjoy looking at the type of accommodations and villas and places you can stay. I would love to stay should I ever get a chance to go to Uganda. So BNT Life Lane, do check them out. They also have lives. They talk about different topics. They also interview people from the diaspora who have moved to Uganda for the first time, or Ugandans living abroad who have moved back to Uganda, and just talk to them about their transition and how things are going and what the lessons they learned. If you're considering moving back to Africa yourself at any point in time, you want to check out their channel. So the next on the list is Black Travelista. She is Black British, similar background to me. I think she's also from the north of England. She moved from the UK to Ghana and set herself up from there, and then moved on to Tanzania. So she has a lot of content around these two countries, especially for people who are considering moving. Those are obviously her target audience. But for people who want to travel to Ghana or to Tanzania, you get to see her vlogs, you get to see just information about how to get around town, and also get to see what life is like in those two places. So the Black Travelista, do check out her channel. She has great content, really good information, and you're going to love what she's doing out there in Tanzania. So once again, the last on the list of these amazing women who have YouTube channels and vlogs and content creation that can inspire you for your next African trip is Sassy Funke. She is based in Nigeria primarily. She has a lot of travel blogs. She does airline reviews, but especially more recently, she's begun to put out videos and information, especially for Nigerians who need to move around, and especially how things have changed and the different protocols in place now we're in this current season that the world is in. Do check out her channel for just basic information. She's also the author of the Lagos Guidebook. I believe it's one of the first of its kind. And so she has, if you can get hold of that before you ever get to Lagos, do so. So she gives very practical information to help you navigate traveling to and out of Nigeria. So if Nigeria's a place you want to head to anytime soon, do check out her channel. If you're Nigerian and diaspora and you're thinking things like passport, she has great videos on those. If you need to get your NIN, she has videos on those too. She provides really good content for Nigerians as they're trying to navigate travel and all that entails right now in Nigeria. So do look at her channel. Okay, everyone, that is the 9 women that I have in today's list. YouTubers you should follow for your Africa travel inspiration. I'm going to put a link to every single one of them down in the descriptions. Do check them out. Give them a follow, comment, share their content. Let's get Africa out there in people's minds, in people's heads, because it is the place to go. Bye. I will see you next week.